Hello friends, my name is Chiamaka Anulika Wokolo and I'm the founder of the Anulika Circle. The Anulika Circle is a faith-based holistic therapeutic service and community that is dedicated to supporting transformation in every area of your life. Through perspective, nutrition, and movement, the power of community, the goal is to create a space where people live more fully, more authentically, and more honestly. At the core of my work, I believe that joy is a preference. I believe that transformation and growth truly happen through lifestyle and relationships. I believe there's no one-size-fits-all journey for everybody, and everybody's journey deserves to be honored and cared for uniquely. Before I stepped into this journey, as many of you know, I used to play professional volleyball, and I also was on track to be a lawyer and go to law school. And one of these days in one of these videos, I will go into more depth about my journey in volleyball and my journey to what I'm trying to do now from law school, but that's just not today's video. The reality is, with law and volleyball, I never felt fulfilled. Law was intellectually stimulating. Volleyball was like, it showed me a different lifestyle. It showed me discipline. It showed me like working towards your craft, teamwork, working with people, and it was all such like beautiful things and lessons learned and things that like sharpened me along the way, but I never felt completely fulfilled, and I just could never see myself doing it. I have like good vision for my life, and like I just couldn't see myself doing it long term. So I kind of took time. I mean, I think throughout the time where I was pursuing law and where I was playing volleyball, I was always just thinking about what life I want and what I want to do and all these things, and just kind of thinking about the times where I feel the most present, where I feel like I'm doing something with purpose. And I remember I had a conversation with a friend, and they asked me, what is something that you would do like every single day if like you could get paid for it? And they basically said that this would be my life's work. And what I had said was, I would just love to talk to people and talk to my friends, obviously, and travel the world and understand people's perspectives and give them different perspective, and make people feel better about life. Like that's always been like such a good feeling for me. So that led me here. Since I was young, I feel like I've always been like very like just deeply curious, and have always had this like longing to be understood. So I think it kind of turned into me like wanting to understand other people more, and I think I cultivated like a little gift in a way with people, that I ended up kind of just being the person people go to for advice, and the person people kind of look to in tough situations for a reason and calm and different perspective. And I think that it's been a beautiful gift to have. I think, man, I've had to learn a lot of lessons on how to like steward it appropriately, and I think I'm in a place right now to, do that. Here I am. And on a small scale, in those moments, I would just be advising a friend or listening to a friend or like even a stranger. I would just always feel this little sense of like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, like a little sense of purpose in those moments. And it was only little just because I thought that I was supposed to be doing something else, if that makes sense. And after many heart-opening conversations with God, my friends, myself, my family, I just kind of decided that athlete and law school were just like no longer identities that served me. I applied for grad school to get my master's in clinical mental health counseling at Northwestern. I got in. I'm starting school this month, January, and yeah, like I just had to kind of drop those identities to kind of make room for what I feel has been a long time coming, what's been brewing in me this whole time. I've realized over time that like my purpose is very simple, but it's not small. I think I'm here to give people different perspective, walk in a way with wisdom that's more lived rather than in theory, if that makes sense, a little bit more practical wisdom in life than just like talking about it. I think I'm here to help people feel understood, to feel seen, to connect, to bring themselves back to who they are and to know that like, you know, you're not bad. You're good just as you are. And, you know, always room to elevate and grow, but like, you're good. And with all of this thinking and talking and conversing and journaling and traveling, the Anulika Circle was born. My hope is to really offer a way of living that just resonates with who we all are at our core and our most authentic selves. I don't have it all figured out. I think I'm on the right journey. I think I'm on the right path. So come join me. I want to help people choose joy in their daily lives, whether it's through movement, nutrition, relationships. I want to just help people connect and just live more genuine, authentic lives that make sense for each individual. You know, I think we've all been in situations in life where we're not doing exactly what we want to do. Like our yeses aren't our yeses, our nos aren't our nos, and just to be in complete alignment with like ourselves and our wants and our desires, and to continue to elevate. My business long-term vision is really expansive, to have communities all over the world rooted in compassion and transformation and authenticity, physical locations and spaces where we come together and just be and like really just like enjoy, like, you know, like actually, I don't know if any of you guys have this in life, but I just have the most genuine relationships where I am fully myself, like chaotic, annoying, loud, funny, direct, honest, sleepy. Like I have relationships where I am just allowed to be myself, and it is like, it's so healing. It's kind of just one of those moments where you're like, wow, like I'm not crazy. I'm not this human being that needs so much fixing. I just need love, you know? I just need to be seen and understood and met with curiosity and not judgment and not absolutism. And I think it's truly a beautiful thing. And I think that's what everybody's really missing in life. And the reality is you're not gonna really find these sort of communities and spaces unless you become that person. So again, like I said, I am not nobody's blueprint other than myself. I do not want to be like somebody where like, well, you said this, so I did. Like, no, this is like, I don't know, think of it as something to wrestle with, something to really like challenge your own beliefs, challenge your own ways of life and how you're interacting with it. And again, to bring you back to you is like the whole goal, because I think I'm on that journey right now. So basically, like, you can come along with me, you can feel inspired by it, but I'm really just doing this because I have a vision, I have a calling, and I'm just trying to see where it takes me. There truly are many expressions of this vision, and like I said, I really don't have all the answers right now, but I know that it's gonna work out and it's gonna unfold over time, and I'm excited for this journey, and I'm excited for the people following along and for the community that's going to be built through it. And yeah, saying all that to say, at the end of the day, there really are a million trillion different ways to live a meaningful life, and all of them are welcome here. I also want to throw in there that transformation and lifestyle changes and wanting community and being a community member, it is really not an easy thing. Like, you have to truly wrestle with thoughts. You have to be confronted with truth and reality. You have to accept your faults and where you've went wrong in the past situations. And like, transformation is not easy. Like, I don't want to, I know this message may come off as like bubbly, fun, transformation, beautiful. And although it is beautiful, like, you know, it gets a little ugly. It really does in there. And so I don't want to falsely, I don't want to falsely advertise like this, what I really want to do here. Although I think the process was beautiful, I think the results beautiful. I do think there like the truth in being your most authentic self and moving from a place of honesty and truth is that it is ugly. Like, it is not pretty, like, at all sometimes. Although I have some of the most beautiful connections in my life right now, I've lost a lot. I've been wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you have to face yourself, and it is not easy, like, to look in the mirror and not always like what you've done and not always like how you've been in past situations. But like, if you're ready to do it, I promise it's a safe space where grace is given, understanding is fed. Like, I think that we all deserve a space to try to be our best versions of ourselves. Like, it, again, like I said, it's not an easy process. It's not an easy process at all. And I hope I make that clear. Although it is going to be fun and I think it brings fulfillment in the end, I do think that it brings pain. And the truth is, when you bring your most authentic self to the table, you open the door for transformation, not only for yourself, but for other people too. Your journey is your own, and you don't have to walk it alone. I hope you don't walk it alone. I wouldn't recommend walking it alone. Thank you for listening. I'm super excited for this journey. I'm excited to see the vision unfold. I'm glad you're here, and I'm so excited for this journey, not only for you, but for me. See where this goes.